yeah, I finally made it. Basically, I took a nap and then I was like, oh, restroom. And I was like, do I want to go live while being on the toilet? No. So, yeah, hence why I'm finally on. There we go. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I realized, oh yeah, I have to go, or not have, I want to go to a, what was it called? See Wicked 2. I think it'll be interesting overall. So, yeah. There you go. So, yeah, I'm going to see Wicked. Let's see how that goes. Should be interesting. And then after that, be like, I'm done for today. I'm done socializing. I'm socialized out. My roommate was like, let's go out. Or like yesterday, she was like, do you want to go somewhere with me? I was like, sure, why not? So we went out and got her oil change, went to the library. Then she wanted, what was that called? Something. She wanted Starbucks. So yeah, we went and got that. There you go. So yeah. This I'll probably be gone like 2 hours or so, but I will be doing the video between now and the time that I actually get there. So hey. Hi, Lillian Simon. What do you want me to call you? Lillian Simon or Lillian Simon? Or Lil? Or I don't know what nickname you would prefer. Lily. Okay. Hi, Lily. So yeah, I am getting ready to go out and watch Wicked with a group of people from uh, BSU, from Baptist Student Union. Baptist Student Union you usually find at different colleges throughout the nation, and so I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead and go to this one. So yeah, I watched already. It's so good. That's good. I watched the first one. I've seen other movies like it, but it's more so based upon fact. I think it'll be interesting considering that it's like, how would I describe it? A musical versus like the movies I've seen are based upon real life. They're not musicals, they're dramas. So, yeah, I think it should be interesting and good and all that jazz. So, yeah, there we go. I want to pull my hair back, and then probably whenever I get there, I'll put on makeup because I think it starts at 8:30, and I'm like, okay, I should go ahead and like head on out the door. Give me like 5 minutes or so. But I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Yes, it is really long. This only took me, I think it was 2 years. Maybe whenever I got it cut last, I think it was 2023 actually. Yeah, it's been 2 years. And I, just to clarify, I understand a lot of people, they can't do that. But what I do is that I know some people that are like do trims and everything. I don't get my hair trimmed like at all. Hi, other people. Um, yeah, I don't get my hair trimmed at all. I just go ahead and just let it grow. And it grows and grows and grows and like, yeah. So, hence why it's like this length. So, yeah, I'm headed out. I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes while I head on out. Um, My hair is really long, also the struggle. Well, my hair is really fine, so like if other people's hair is hard to manage, I understand because with my hair being very, very fine, it's like easy to have my like put my fingers through it and like play with it and things like that. But I understand, especially if you have like really curly hair or a bit more. Oh, my hair is very thick. Oh, yeah. I imagine your hair is also kind of coarse too. And with it being coarse, like dry-ish, with it being coarse and dry-ish, it's a little bit harder to manage. So that I understand. I'm Gravity. Hi, Gravity. How are you, Gravity? It looks like I decided to pop on at the perfect time. So I think I'll go with this one. Add some color to my very, very gray shirt. So, all right. Hi, Gravity. So, yeah, no, in your case, with it being very coarse, I imagine you have to do a lot more product. And whereas in my case, it's like, oh, I'm just need to put in was it shampoo and maybe conditioner and I'm good. So, all right, and if I don't wash my hair every day, my hair gets really, really greasy. So I'll be quiet for a couple minutes and then, yeah, I'll continue on. All right, bye. Thank you. Oh, what do I need? Oh, shoot. You spelled "you're" wrong, by the way. Rainier Rodriguez. In this case, it's spelled YOU''RE. Now, if you meant the "you're gay" as in happy, I would gladly take that title. But if you mean gay as in homosexual, I'm very happily like straight. So yeah, it's a really odd thing to proclaim, though. You're gay. So yeah. All right, I'm getting back in my car. I see you are back for more. Are you back for more pregnancy tips? It's the new slang term. Me being gay? People just call each other gay as jokes. I know. Yeah, it's actually a super old term to call people gay. I was trying to tell you something the last time. Okay, so Georges, what were you trying to tell me last time? That I'm about to choke on my own thing. There we go. What were you trying to tell me? So I'm about to drive, and then me being able to drive and see whatever is posted is going to be very hard. So just to give you a heads up, tell you something else. But I am open to listening to it. Whatever you have. You were talking about how a bloated deli is nice. Oh, belly! Belly. Stomach. Belly. Belly. So what it is that they may not necessarily a bloated belly, but a stomach that is... Okay, I really can't see anything. Basically, it's a stomach that is maybe not a bloated stomach, but basically a stomach that is a little bit more, there's a little bit more weight to it, basically, where you might have like 20-30 pounds versus like a flat ab stomach, basically. So yeah, that, I think that's really about it. So yeah, that basically a flat, oh shoot, I can't see very well. Basically a flat stomach might be like, hey, it's very attractive, but it's sometimes not as comfortable to lie on, basically. But if you lie on a stomach that's a little bit more puffy, or like there's a little bit more weight to it, then it's like, hey, you know, it's a lot more comfortable to lie on your head. It's like a pillow, basically. Hey, sorry, my internet cut off because I'm going in an area that does not have the greatest internet. Okay, what's in this? Beef, stroke, I was telling you something last time you're talking about. Yes, so I'm not sure if you guys caught it or not, but basically having a bloated belly is basically can be like super comfortable and where it's like a pillow, basically. It's like, oh, this is nice. Like, you get to kind of lie on it and, like, enjoy life, basically. So, yeah. Okay, so cold is not working. Let's try medium-ish cold. Let's try turning it off. Let's try turning on the fog. See if that works. Why did you go through the light? Don't go through the light. It's a red light. You don't want to go through the light. Maybe the green light, but not the red light. Okay. But yeah, so I think that may have helped, like talking about like the belly and such. So yeah. But yeah, how are you guys? How is life? No! Okay, stop. Yes, my brakes still work. I'm happy for that. But yeah, how are you guys? How's life? Anything you guys want to talk about or that you want me to talk about? But yeah, so, yeah. Because I know life is like grand and all that jazz, so yeah. There we go. But yeah, so I'll have this video on driving to watch the movie Wicked. So yeah. Okay, maybe not. But yeah, so I'm headed out to watch Wicked. Lily mentioned that it's a good movie, so I'm kind of like, yay. Let's see, what else happened today? I basically, like, me and my roommates, because I know you guys, maybe from now on, like, within, like, 2-3 minutes, I shouldn't really say anything, and I should wait until, like, people show up. But yeah, what happened was that yesterday my roommate was like, "You want to go out with like me while I go get my oil changed, and then also like we'll see what else we can do." I was like, "Sure, why not?" So I was like, "We can go get food, like free food." So we went. I was like, "What do you?" Once I got ready, which it was like 1 o'clock or later. We ended up going to, where was it? We went to Walmart, and then for her oil change, and then after Walmart, we went to this lady. She actually, I think, attends or works at a church. And so what is that people will leave food there for whoever to pick up. And so it's free food. I was like, all right. So like I picked up some of the food. One of the packages was sweet potato. And I was like, I think we'll do this. And then like there was some other stuff there too. So we did that, and then after that we went over to one of the local libraries that was like a couple minutes away, and she saw a box of rice, you know, the kind that you can put in the microwave, heat it up, and then like it's good for several meals, not just for one meal, but for several meals. And so she ended up picking that out, and it's like, okay, go for it. And there were a bunch of ramen. We have so much ramen already. But we ended up getting some of the ramen. I need to look up different recipes that you can use to cook ramen in the microwave. And it's because she's doing just plain ramen without any veggies. And it gets old and tiring, especially when it's like, I have this one thing and I'm eating it over and over. I know one old friend of mine, he went ahead and like had ramen with like chicken, I think, or like some other meat. And I thought that was very unique. I was like, I haven't heard of that before. And it's like, it's this college struggle. I was like, okay. So yeah, I remember that. And then what else was there? So, that he had the ramen. And then we also grabbed like a couple cans of like vegetables. I grabbed like 2 cans of mixed vegetables, and then as we were heading out, I was like, oh yeah, I need to go ahead and pick up this or borrow this book. It's called Sunrise on the Reaping, and it's basically a part of the Hunger Games series. It is book number 5, actually. So you have the original 4 Hunger Games, I think Catching Fire and Mockingjay, or I think it's Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and then Mockingjay, one of those two. And then after that, it's basically, I forget what it's called. They were slightly coming into my lane. I was like, haha, let's not, please. Number 4 was basically the one where President Snow is involved with it, and he's like the guy who mentors their tribute. And it's in a small, like basically they go into a coliseum, and or like the tributes go into a coliseum, and they basically fight to the death, and they have a variety of things, and it's like, okay, how can we make people more interested in doing this, and doing the tributes and being involved with the Hunger Games. And so he ends up providing a few ideas. He's sent off to the military. Oh yeah, also he fell in love with his tribute. He's sent off into the military and is transferred over to her district. I think it's District 12. But anyways, she's transferred over to, or he's transferred over to that district, sees her, she gets scared of him because she's like, he might kill me also. I think the movie did explain things a lot better than maybe the book, because in the book it doesn't really explain why she ran off, but in the movie it makes a lot more sense, because basically you see the fear on her face and she's like, oh my goodness, no, like, you killed someone else, yeah, like, yeah, we can totally like hang out or whatever. And then like basically she disappears. So anyways, that ends up happening. And then what ends up happening? Yeah, so that ends up happening, and then what else does she do? Yeah, so she ends up like running away, I guess, to District 13. He's like, I'm never going to allow. So he ends up basically getting married and having kids and then eventually grandkids. And like by the time the Hunger Games start, the book, like the very first book that was released, he ends up, he's the president of the country, of the 12 districts. They also try and deny the existence of the 13th district. They're like, no, this, doesn't exist at all. Actually, it's because the 13th district is underground. So I have a feeling they kind of know it exists. They don't really care because it's just like, it's there and don't really stop them from doing their thing. So, yeah. So yeah. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I saw this cute shirt today. It was really cute. It was basically, it was weird. This lady was like, also, oh, in regards today, I realized that to a certain degree, I need time where I can just like nap and like be like, okay, it's just me. And then other times where I'm like, yeah, I'm totally can be around people and not talk. Like sometimes I'm like, I'm totally okay with talking. And then other times I'm like, I'm done. No, I'm good. So yeah. Which reminds me, I need to get a wool alignment tomorrow from Firestone. Lifetime wool alignments, woohoo! I love it because basically I can go ahead, get the wool alignment done, and then it's basically for the lifetime of my vehicle, which could be like 5, 10, 15 years from now. So, yeah. And each wool alignment is like around $100, so I'm literally saving hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. So, yeah. If you find that, that they actually know what they're doing. But anyways, so yes, I saw this cute shirt today, and it was like, God made me a mom. And I was like, oh, I thought, God fulfills his promises and God made me a mom. And I thought that was precious. Like, I really did. And it's like, it was sweet. It was really, really sweet. And especially where it's like, I'm relying on his promises, even if it's hard. And it does not make sense at all. Like, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before. Ooh, itchy. My eye's itchy. I think I have a mosquito bite or something. I have a small bite on my eyelid. So, yeah. What it is that, I have, so I went ahead and applied for one job yesterday, just one job. My roommate helped me, which I really did appreciate, because then it's like, because, I have managerial experience, but then each of us can, bring something else to the table. I just have, a bunch of random knowledge to offer, and some dry humor. So, yeah, it's great. It's like, I'll share this dry humor in a moment. But first, and it's inappropriate dry humor. Do not share this with your kids at all. But what was it? Unless your kid is an adult. That's one completely, that's something else entirely. But anyways, but yeah, so my roommate kind of helped me out with setting up my thing. And what is that Domino's, she was like put down keywords, because online they'll go ahead and put down like they're searching for keywords, like they'll automatically go through it and search for keywords and then put those in, and then the manager will also look through it. And I was like, okay, cool, that sounds great. So I was like, okay, that works. And so what I went ahead and did that, and then they ended up texting me, because they're like, we'll go ahead and text you with updated information in regards to the what is it called, in regards to the interview, or like if we decide to go forward with the interview. I was like, cool. So what it is that it's basically that they texted me today, and they're like, oh yeah, you have an interview, we'd like to set up an interview with you. Is today or tomorrow? Which day works better? I was like, tomorrow, because today I already had plans. And they're like, great, what time? And I was like, 2 p.m. And then they're like, great, we'll see you tomorrow at 2, and then also bring 2 forms of ID, and then also your insurance. So basically what it sounds like, if I'm hired, they'll basically hire me on the spot. And I've totally done that before, where some people, I hire them, and then it's like, congratulations, you have the job. Like, fill out this paperwork and then come back as soon as you can, basically. So yeah, I was like, nice. So yeah. And then I also, whenever in regards to Domino's, black smoke came out of this truck that's in front of me. Also, in regards to that, I was like, hey, yeah, so I called them beforehand, and I was like, is it possible for me to only drive and not do any food prepping? And they're like, yes. And so, which is wonderful, because like, as much as I like money, I can't, like, aside from doing that stuff, I can't do anything in regards to the food prepping. I'm gonna have to clean out my car tomorrow. Or no, today. I can totally do it today, I think. But yeah, so they're like, bring insurance and all that. It's like, okay, got it. Okay, let's see if I can get over. But yeah, so what I basically hope to do is work, do food delivery, and then especially over like Christmas and such. And I'm sure Christmas will be closed, but I imagine we'll be busy. And I'm hoping, especially if it's like $20 an hour, which will be more than I've received in a while. There we go. Or ever, honestly, because yeah, I'll be making like $20 an hour or more. Plus, that's, I think, including the tips. And so if they do that, I'm gonna be like, all right, let's go. So happy, like, oh, so happy. I still remember one guy, he's like, yeah, I was making, like, I made $300 in one night. And especially if you're doing like Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights, it's really good. And if I only do those nights, I'm gonna see if I can find a secondary temporary job, like maybe retail, because usually retail, they close around like 6, 7 o'clock, and I can basically let them know, yeah, I'm available like these days, these times, and like, yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of excited. I get to basically experience life and food. My roommate's excited about discounted pizza, and I'm like, yay! I'm not a pizza person. It's like, I will, like, if you want it, you can totally pay for it, but yeah. Actually, it was kind of funny. She was like, I want to go to Starbucks. It's like, hey, go for it. And I was like, I have it on my gift card, but I think my gift card's in the dormitory. And she's like, oh, like I can go ahead and like look it up in order to see how much is on it. I was like, no, I think it's in the other dormitory, because like I have my dorm room and then like the dormitory where we moved out of. And so I was like, yeah, I think it's actually in the other dormitory. So there's really nothing I can do, except for wait. That's really about it. And so I was like, I will just take water. That's it. Just water, nothing like really else in terms of like food or drink. Oh, or yeah, just water, because water is free. Also, another thing is that I went ahead and what was it? We were at like a roundabout, and with roundabouts, what you're supposed to do, of course, you go to the right. So she went ahead and was at the roundabout, and the Siri was like, turn left. And so she was about to turn left. I was like, no, wrong way, go right, go right. It was like, nope, not quite, wrong way. It's like, I'm glad nobody was there, so that was a relief. In my case, like 10 minutes or 15 minutes before that, I made a mistake, and I was like, yeah, basically go ahead and stay in this lane. And then that lane turned right, and afterwards I was like, wait, we're supposed to turn left, not right. I will. So, yeah. Cops are out. Bam. Cop. What's up, cop? How you doing? We're doing well. I hope you enjoy Thanksgiving. I hope nothing traumatic happens, like somebody deep frying a turkey that is not thawed out and it blows up the house. That would be horrible. But yes, for anyone watching this, if you deep fry a turkey, make sure you thaw it out first, like maybe even several days in advance first, because guess what? Frozen food plus deep frying it means congratulations, you have an explosion on your hands. So yeah. Alright, change lanes. Yay, I'm in the right lane. So yeah, I don't know who else is watching, but hello, I hope you're being thoroughly entertained. I am almost at the movie theater. Yay! Oh yeah, I need to message them. So yeah, as soon as I park, I'm gonna be like, bye you guys. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I will attempt to do another video tomorrow before 7 or by 7. Start it at 7 and end it by about 8 or so. Simply because it's like I want to do live videos overall. So yeah. And I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to try and do it. Thanksgiving Day might be the only day that's a little bit different. I may do a live video like in the morning, because I will be heading over to my friend's house, and it'll actually take about an hour to get out there. I don't know what the internet access or internet thing is like, so I may start it probably about 12. Do it around the school, because the school has wonderful internet access. Like, it's really good. I was impressed by how quickly like things upload. So yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day and a good life and all that jazz, and they're having but if not, feel free to let me know what's going on and what's up, and if there's anything special going on or not so special. I don't know. If you just want to talk, basically, feel free to let me know. Yeah, and I think that's really about it. I hope you guys have good foods, good drinks, a good Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is coming up in a couple days. I'm excited because I may get started working on working a job. So yeah, I'll finally be paid in order to pay off some stuff. Yeah, I know I'll get Christmas off. But yeah, I was thinking about me working 2 jobs, and I'm gonna see about me working 2 jobs. I don't know. I know I'm excited about, like, yeah. And especially, like, tips. I've heard you can make really good cash tips. So, yeah. Or if anyone wants to do Cash App, I do Cash App. Like, I'll totally do Cash App. So, yeah. But yeah, I think that's about it. As soon as I get to a good stopping point. There's people here. There's a lot of people here. Of course, it's Thanksgiving, so of course a lot of people are here at the movie theater. I think the reason why this one is popular is because it's a musical. It has Ariana Grande in it, and in my case, I've seen other movies like it, so I'm like, okay. Nothing, I know that sounds really sad, but like, I've seen inspirational movies before, so, yeah. Talk to everyone later.